Good day, everybody. This is the Ecclesiarch here, back to you with some more Warpforge, and it has been a little while since my last Warpforge video, because honestly, after the new Imperial Guard reinforcements, there wasn't much to do, but now we have a new patch, and I haven't played much this season yet, hoping to do a stream very soon, but in any case, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a Neurothrope, because Neurothrope is one of those characters that has actually really received a very interesting change, and I might actually want to add that this is one that the community suggested for a long time, including myself as well, that they give Neurothrope a synapse, because not only is it like very lore friendly, not only for the Neurothrope, but I think it kind of suits the Neurothrope the most. But it also makes a certain playstyle with this Warlord quite possible, and that would be the Norn Emissary playstyle, because as you guys know, emissaries get cheaper every time you cast a spell, and from that spell you trigger a synapse. So you could technically just have this in your hand, and if it's like in your starting hand, every time you cast this on yourself, you can trigger a synapse. While before, what you needed to do is you need to drop a troop first with synapse, and then you would have to use it. So that's exactly why we don't include like a hellish amount of synapse here, because it's not that necessary anymore. So it opens up a lot of slots. So we actually have one copy of Ambush Predator, so this could be pretty good against stuff like the Eldar, for example, so that they don't end up targeting your Warlord with Wailing Doom, or to overall just protect your big troops from targeted hard removal. We have Encircle the Prey, of course, for stealth. We have Enhanced Organism for HP bonuses, one of my favorite spells overall for Tyranids. By the way, you need to consider that Neurothrope can't trigger all of these, because for example you cannot encircle the prey on the Neurothrope because it's just troops, so only the unit friendly synapses are gonna work on it, like Ambush Predator, Enhanced Organism. Of course you need a little copy of Infestation Node. I think it's really important because overall it helps you refill your hand and just rejuvenate your forces. So I would say having one copy is always good. We got Infinite Biomorphologies just for that AoE buff. Like whenever you have this in your hand at the start of the game, it's usually extremely powerful if it gives a good buff to its targets. Neurogaunt Nodebeast, as always, pretty good unit. For 4 energy, it's a 4/6 and a synapse as well. Not that important to have synapse, but overall I do like these guys. Gargoyles, because of that amazing flank, and Genestealers, because you guys know how annoying a Genestealer can be. You just drop it and it grows and grows and grows, or you can actually choose to not go tall and every time place a new Genestealer. So it means like, but based on what you're playing against, you want to do a different thing. If you're playing against something that has a lot of hard removal like Orcs, you might want to place Genestealers without triggering their swarm. If you're playing against something that doesn't have a lot of hard removal, let's say the Eldar for example, maybe you want to build a taller one. Even though sticking the board against the Eldar is kind of difficult in general, but I think you guys get what I meant. Tyranid Prime, again, pretty good unit for stats, first of all, 4 energy 5/5. Another synapse, and also swarm friendly, which is pretty okay. Usually we include this because of the stats, to be honest. Carnifex, because it's an amazing unit to drop from your defense card at 3 energy, so very good stat line overall, and mostly you choose armor on this guy. Ravenous Hunter as a finisher, as always. Now you can also use your Warlord as a synapse conduit for this. Tyrant Guard for protection. Zoanthrope, because another very synapse friendly unit. Broodlords, because the double synapse trigger is really good, especially when you do Enhanced Organism with this. It's usually really nice. Otherwise, like, it's not that crazy in this deck, because if you guys can see, I'm not including like Adrenaline Surge, so it's like it doesn't give you as much bonuses, and it's not as dangerous as it is with Swarmlord, but it can still be there for double triggers for health, so it's still okay. Hive Crone doesn't need much explanation. The rally is amazing, and getting this for 4 is usually nuts. Neurotyrant is there once again for, it's like a Broodlord alternative, just to recast your abilities a couple of times. The better thing, it's a little better than Broodlord for Norn Emissary, because technically speaking you can recast spells triggering your synapse multiple times. You got Rapacious Hunger, for that beautiful AoE healing. So I also got Hive Tyrant. I don't think like this is super necessary, but it does give you something similar to what the Swarmlord has, which is I think important, because otherwise you don't have anything like this in that deck. And of course double Norn Emissary just for basically our main finisher. You can of course decide to go for Predator Instincts as well if you want, in which case maybe you also want to consider things like the Venomthrope. Another very good consideration that I also like is you can, and actually maybe we could actually try that, is the Apex Predator. So Apex Predator was buffed, and I think that kind of gives it a little more space for doing some cool things. So you know, another thing that you can really consider is just ditch the Infestation node and get a copy of Apex Predator. I think that's how we're gonna play right now. I usually switch around. It really depends, honestly. But in some situations this is better, in some situations the others are better. I just think that considering the obscene amount of good flyers currently in the game, I think Apex Predator 1 copy is always pretty good. So overall that's it. So let us roll and let's see what we can do with the Neurothrope. So I need to climb up a little bit because I didn't finish in the top 50, meaning I was knocked down into Diamond. So let's see what we can do. And the first opponent we got is Lord Solar. Now against Lord Solar, Rapacious Hunger I think is good, but maybe not to hold in your hand. I'll ditch Ravenous Hunter as well because I got Biomorphologies and I want as many targets for it as possible. Never choose anything other than Digestion Pool. I don't think it's there is even any situation in the game where you want to choose something else. Tyranids suffer from having very bad defense cards and one extremely powerful defense card. Okay, so we don't have the Norn Emissary in our hand, but that's kind of good, because if I had Norn Emissary, maybe I would like to use my ability instead of Infinite Biomorphologies. That's such a hard choice on turn 1. Which one do you want to roll? This or your ability? I would say maybe your ability. Okay, man. You can pass now. Okay. Oh, and there he is. Yeah. I think we're gonna do this. Because you don't want to lose even one chance of playing the Emissary, right? It's big. Interesting. So he also is playing slow. Oh, I got the Genestealers, but this is what I'm gonna do. So, oh, stealth and health. I would say health in this case. Because, as you guys know, Imperial Army doesn't really have a targeted removal. They have the execution, so I guess health is a little better here. Cadia stands, fair enough, we'll take that. Oh my god. How could I say no to this, I wonder? Yeah, I'm gonna go for Prime actually this turn. I really wanted to coin out the Neurotyrant, but I think if he has Summary Execution, he's gonna blow it right now. Because I don't think... Well, he could play the flank and just sacrifice everything. That's also an option for him. Oh, okay, I guess that's what he's gonna do. Or maybe he's gonna use his ability here. That's also pretty good for me, honestly. Because... maybe still punch this. Let's see if you got Summary Execution here. He's really gonna need that if he wants to deal with this board. Otherwise, it starts to get ugly as hell. Pin and Fire, okay. sure.
Stands.
He really wants to spam that board. There's a couple of ways we can go about this, honestly, but I'm thinking Zoanthrope. Or... okay, Guard could be good, but I think it's not that necessary. Terrible targeting there, by the way. Maybe he plays the Lehman Russ here. We'll see. Can also drop the Norn Emissary next turn.
One shot.
Oh, that's kind of nasty.
Do it. New orders in from command.
He's gonna buff it more. Okay. So he still has to take face damage, which is good. Okay, okay. Maybe I should have kept the Rapacious Hunger. Now that I'm thinking about it, it could have been good, probably. I think this is how we're gonna go about this. This has to go. No matter what. Okay, got the Orc the Dork.
Nook's got this.
Okay, we take that. Alright, that's okay. Very well. So, ooh, we got a Gargoyle here. So that's actually pretty interesting, because... what's better to play here? I actually think it's better if we get rid of one for a change. Drop the Emissary and maybe get the Genestealer. Okay. There's the tank. That goes to my face. Yeah, I don't think he gets enough to actually deal with the Emissary. Ouch. Okay. Easy there, brother. Alright, we took the board. We took the board back. That's good. Now, depending on how this rolls, we could actually do some stuff.
No mercy. Bring them down.
Okay, that's smart. So what's the correct way to do this now is the question. For sure this has to go. Yeah, I need to be... I need to start building this front line here, otherwise we're in trouble. Should I have just done the Apex Predator here, I wonder? Yeah, that was a misplay. I should have played Apex Predator there and not taken any damage on my Emissary, but... Okay, hope that doesn't become game-changing. Hope that does not become game-changing. I was a little greedy. Oh. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Think we got him. Yeah, we got him. GG. That was a tough game. That was a tough game. I think the mistake that I made was not keeping Rapacious Hunger there. Against the guard, you probably always want to keep that. For some reason, I kind of thought that maybe he's not playing the spammy type of guard. Maybe it's like a more of a late game type of guard. So I guessed incorrectly, and I almost lost the game because of that, honestly. But I'm happy to see that we managed to pull this game back. I'm actually happy to see that. I think that was an epic game. Okay, so we're playing against a Swarmlord. Ravenous Hunter. I don't know if I really want to keep that in my hand, honestly. It's so weird seeing Swarmlord 35. That does gives us more possibilities, though. That does give us more possibilities. Hive Tyrant's gonna be really good if I manage to hold the board early. So much for that. Actually, I wouldn't say so much for that, because I do have gargoyles here, right? Now, what I could do, theoretically... There's a couple of things I want to do. Depends on what he plays. Okay, he just grows it. If he's making the mistake of attacking with that, it's gonna be nice. Okay, that's good. That's actually pretty good. I think it's a mistake overall, because I get to answer it with my Crone. And Crone overall is extremely good versus Swarmlord because it's a flyer. And any flyer is good against the Swarmlord. I'm just sad that I wasn't able to do it on the Hive Tyrant. It would have been great value. Because Tyranids don't have hard removal apart from Venomthrope, and at least from what I've seen, nobody really plays Venomthrope these days, so it's a thing. This is an interesting one. Question is, how do I want to do this? I think this is how I want to do this, in this case. Maximum defense, just make sure he doesn't take out my Crone. Because for all that I know, he might have that targetable card that stuns and gives invulnerable, so might want to be careful. Ooh, That's nice, actually. So this is gonna be a full board wipe. He's also gonna take damage, obviously. I don't want to risk too much, I'll be honest. I could have just taken 6 damage and dropped something. I don't know if that was the correct play. That's a tough one for me to think about right now. Okay. Oh yeah. Then we win. Then we win. GG. GG. Yeah, that was a tough one to actually decide. I in general think that the Apex Predator for Neurothrope is a better alternative than like Adrenaline Surge. Overall, because that bonus range damage is like huge. Okay, nice. We're almost back to Legendary Division, so let's see how our third game goes. You guys might want to like redo the deck a little bit, maybe get another Apex or something. Uh-oh, we got trouble. We got trouble. And I'm not too sure what I want to play against him. Do I want Dust Storm or not? So yeah, guys, this is a little bit troublesome. Mostly because Orcs have a ton of AoE in removal, which mostly means that you're not going to be able to stick anything on the board with Tyranids. They also viciously ram your face, which means that sooner or later you just succumb to AoE or just their finishers, which is really hard. But we'll see what we can do. There are still possibilities here and there, so... They can also drop that Squig Buggy, which is nasty. Oh, Grot Bomb. Oh, that's not good. That can't be good. Okay, Tyranid Prime it is. Let's see if we can just overwhelm him with a high number of strong troops. Okay, Gretchen Mob's not so bad. Oh, he goes phase 2 into that. That's actually pretty interesting. See if we can get a hard removal out of him. This is probably his first no marking about. Which means the chances of my... Oh, okay.
I stuck inside this thing and that makes me mad.
What the little hell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Oh boy, that can't live. This is a stupid risk. As I said, stupid risk. That's not what I expected.
Orky Daka is dead, Killy.
Yeah, that's not good. That is not good at all. Not again, please. Okay, thank God. It's gonna have to face bash into it if he wants to remove that. Okay, nice. Let's see where that explodes. This could actually go for in my favor. His face, not the best, but not too bad either, to be fair. Take one of them out. This is scary stuff. The scariest part is he hasn't used any of his hard removal yet, which really puts me in a tight spot, honestly. Still isn't using it. Funny enough, I think this is how we're gonna do this. Alright. The reason I'm not using the Enhanced Organism yet is I want to use it on Broodlord. He could have a finisher here, though. He just needs a bike at Bloodthirst and he just finishes the game, but... Does he? 8 plus 4. No, he doesn't.
I'm stuck inside this thing, and that makes me mad.
I think we win, right? Yeah, we win. That is one weird orc deck, but I'll take it. That is very cool. I'll give him that for sure. That was the scariest match by far. We still got it, but God, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. Okay, there's our legendary rank back. So, let's play some more. So for now, we're going 3-0, which is great. Now we're up against Ursula. Okay, ditch the Tyrant Guard, keep Encircle the Prey, Ravenous Hunter, sure. Keep this. Yeah, against Ursula, Norn Emissaries are a little harder than against Leontis because she can generate some things. More specifically, she can generate the...
Don't allow these beasts to
whatchamacallit. Oh my god. Summary execution. There you go. And if she wants to play correctly, that means that is exactly what she needs to generate every time. Do I bash her? I don't know if I do. I think that we can overwhelm her later on, but so can she. So it's a tough one. Okay, Ogre start isn't that scary, I guess. We do get our Crone. I always like getting the Crone because it's a beautiful play to just coin that. By coin, I mean digestion. It's always good to do that. Again, the Cadia stands. Come on, people. Like, have some mercy. Okay, anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And we're going to use our digestion pool differently. So we're going to play a Carnifex here. Give it armor. And then we're also going to trigger this. Now, a Carnifex is a tough opponent for the guard. Well, their new card, the Vitus Griff, obviously lets them deal with it. That card is bullshit, but Otherwise, they have a tough time dealing with this without summary execution, which is exactly what I'm looking for here. Oh, that's scary. That's actually pretty scary. What do I do is the question here. That's tough. Now that's a little tough. I think I know what I'm gonna do though. I'm going to play my Gaunts. Gonna make sure I bash into one here. Then bash here. And I'm gonna make this invisible. Since I don't have a way of dealing with it yet. With the Rapacious Hunger I can, but for now that's the... Oh, you just didn't. I mean, it's fine though. Not much of a problem. Because we still clear that. That's not too bad, actually. Okay. I think we managed to hold off a very serious threat there. Take some damage. It's good for me. Is that summary execution? Master of Ordnance. I never get why people use that. Oh my god, so many trash units though. Ugh. Oh, I see why. I take it back. That's actually smart. I take that back. Though, I got a very good top deck here. Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm not gonna bash with Carnifex. I'll be honest. Much rather keep it. I take it back. That was a nice combo. I absolutely take it back.
Prepare for immediate deployment.
Can you stop doing that, please? Well, let's see if he has a summary execution ready for this one.
Get behind me.
One shot.
That's a lot of... Oh my god. That's nuts. But I love it. That's such a ballsy combo. I love this guy, whoever it is. He has some awesome combos in his deck. Well done. I love it. Though he still has to play it. Oh, he still has to exhaust all his resources here though, because it's looking pretty bad for him. So, how do we want to do this is the question. There's a couple of ways. I think this is what we do. Take this out. And I think it's still better to take this out rather than this guy. It's an annoying target, obviously, but I think still better to take this out. Yeah, Apex Predator is apparently better than Infestation Node. It's winning me too many trades. Maybe even include 2, I don't know. At this stage, I don't know. That's great. And execution? Nope. Either these people are not carrying the summary execution or they're not rolling it.
Should do it.
Either way, that's unlucky from their side, but whatever. All right. This is a tough match. And a very cool one. There it is. There's the execution. Actually, I preferred if he did that. I gotta be a little smart here. Take out this bad boy. Do I just be careful and not base bash? Yeah. I think I'd be careful and not base bash. We might have to waste Ravenous next turn to clear the board. Otherwise, this might get very ugly. Hope he didn't get another one of execution. Mechanized infantry. Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this game is crazy. Okay, boys, let's see what we can do about this. So the number one thing is this. Like, no questions asked, boys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and boom. If he still manages to deal with this, well then, what can I do, brother? Then not much I can do. Oh well, I mean, he could still do the nuclear bomb thingy. Our boy is not giving up. And he's not giving up for sure.
Get behind me.
This is getting crazy. Okay, what's next? I think I made a small mistake here. Broodlord should have gone over here so that this would resist the explosion. What a game. And he's digging for things here. Oh my god, another one. This is not ending. Yeah, I think we win. No! Fuck. Did I just make a mistake there? No, I think we still... Oh, I think I messed up, right? Ah, god damn it. I messed it up. How could I mess that up? How could I misclick that? That is shameful. I totally forgot it was gonna swarm. It was a lethal.
New orders in from command. Ready for deployment.
This game is getting crazy.
Target sighted. Let there be fire.
Okay, I don't think he has enough to deal with everything here, though. Right? There's the Broody. Yeah, this time I have him. What a game, man. What a game. GG. I did miss lethal once, but otherwise, what a game. That was... I don't know. That was absolutely amazing. Gotta give him a GG. That was like peak. If I hadn't messed up the lethal there, that's like I don't know, man. That was nuts. Wow. Man. Wow. Okay. One final game, guys. I'm dumbstruck by that. Holy, that was so cool. That was insanity. And I have to play against the Scarab after such a game? Are you kidding me? Come on, you can't be serious, right? You know what? Screw that, I'm gonna coin out the Nodebeast. I don't care. Not coin out, I'm just gonna drop a Nodebeast. I don't care. We actually make this bigger. Give it HP as well. Get a Norn Emissary stack. Norn Emissary is very dangerous versus Necrons because if you get the camouflage or stealth, there's really not much they can do. Of course, of course. That's what you're playing. How would I expect anything else? How would one expect anything else here? How would you expect anything other than absolute degeneracy? Oh, brother. Why did we have to end on a Scarab game? But yeah, let it be. Okay, let's... You know what? The last game was a perfect note to end on, gentlemen. I'm gonna pretend that this game after just didn't happen because scarabs don't exist. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I think that the new Neurothrope is super cool. It's very fun. You can, of course, make some changes to this as you wish. From my testing, I kind of see that maybe Hive Tyrant is not that important. So maybe you could swap that for another Apex Predator, or you could even go for Darkened Skies if you do see that a lot of people are running Scarabs because, you know, it can be pretty nasty. Either way, thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Ecclesiarch out.